Hello everyone and welcome back to ERT-454, our distant cousin. In today's video, I will be showing you the marine species that are currently living in this time period. Keep in mind, the other marine species from the early terrestrial scene still exist, as they, of course, wouldn't be affected by raising sea levels yet. Each animal I feature will slowly be increasing in size, starting from the smallest to the largest. The animals you will see in this video are not all the marine species that live in ERT's oceans. These are just some species we could find larger than the common marine life while exploring this planet's oceans over the years. Now, let us begin. Please enjoy. First is the blacktip charrock. The blacktip charrock is a part of a genus of small plankton eating Erl-Mids that live in the world's oceans, being a part of the foundation of most oceans' ecosystems. This marine animal in particular usually live in lorical reefs and near tropical islands. There are also other species that live in both the continental and coastal tropic zones. This is tarshant, or more commonly known as the blue-back plant charrock. This is a fairly large but common marine animal that lives globally as a herbivorous species in the oceans. These charrocks also have a carnivorous species that looks similar to this species as well. You could see these animals as this planet's version of tuna. Hemiosculum is a relatively new species of dispardontids, having a morphology similar to Earth ichthyosaurs. This species typically live in eastern waters, filling a similar niche to sharks. Another relation is their coloring replicates some common shark species on Earth. There are even some species documented to live in the coastal tropic zones, but very rarely. Some other species were documented near the northeastern polar region. Going off Hemiosculum's jaws, they hunt fairly slippery prey and other prey animals relative to their size or slightly smaller. They usually do not hunt in groups, but there is a possibility to take down larger prey. Next, we have tarshantin, which is a large Erl-Mid that is a close relative to tarshant. This beast is nearly on par with tiger sharks and fairly swift predators, hunting prey ranging from Earth-sized tuna to Earth cetaceans, toothed whales. These marine predators based off female choice to ensure offspring have the best genetics. However, females are vulnerable when impregnated, as it can take 11 months to 1.5 years for offspring's birth. Some other charrock species have shorter childbearing duration time. Our next finned predator is Carcharamurena. Carcharamurena is a new order of eel-like animals called Sarcomurena. Carcharamurena, meaning shark eel, was given due to how this body plan is fairly similar to earth sharks. Based off what we can see, the spines that hold their dorsal fins have extended to a shape that'll help them swim faster when pursuing prey. Even though you can see canines on their depiction, they do have a small set of molars a little further back, as those help to devour thicker chunks of food and even bone. Carcharamurena are capable of reaching speeds of up to 20 to 25 miles per hour, or 40 kilometers per hour, and the speed could be amplified when ambushing in short bursts. Here, we have a river mercanis. Mercanis are fairly large freshwater dispardontids that live in the titanic woodland and marshland water systems, being an apex predator among those parts. Their jaw muscles are built for snapping and applying pressure once prey is caught. Mercanis teeth are fairly thick, similar to earth crocodilians. There are even some specimens that have been spotted with whiskers similar to catfish, but we haven't been able to get close enough to fully confirm this species. There have also been instances of mercanis catching considerably large terrestrial prey, but very rarely has been documented. These last two marine animals are a part of a subgroup of dispardontid called cetomimids. Cetomimids' morphology is similar to baleen whales, but dispardontid characteristics still remain. Next is Piscis admirator aora. Piscis admirator is a cetomimid living in, of course, the eastern edge ocean. This dispardontid mainly eats soft-body crustaceans, small fish, and during flood season will swim through the eastern tropical seaway, gobbling up any stragglers that can't reach land. P. eora does not migrate, as this species mainly lives in the eastern edge ocean. Finally, we have Piscis admirator continentis. P. continentis, the other species that lives in the western edge region, living a similar lifestyle to P. eora. This species in particular will migrate to the other continental tropic zone located between Mafsul and Yelufa to reproduce. Considering how long this journey is, they eat as much as they can and save as much energy before they start the migration, as there's hardly no turning back once they start. If you were to draw a line between the Azul continental zone and the Mafsul zone, that's the general area they live in as well as the northern region. I thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe, as I'm beginning to see what things I can do to make my planet seem more alive. And this is just the start. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you, and goodbye.